Thank you for that very wet welcome. I'm not sure how many people were asked to do this before they actually got to me, but I'm very excited to be here even though it's raining. For the next 3 minutes, you're stuck with me in the rain. I'm sorry. I'll be very brief. As Ted and Amy said, my name is Marie Paul, and this is overwhelming. So, to my friends and family, I've always been known as Marie Paul, but as most of survivors know, in the cancer community, you get a lot of other names. So I've also been known as stage 1A, ER negative, PR negative, HER2 positive. I've also been known to chemo nurses as Marie P, or when I get my blood drawn, they call me a couple times, Marie P, are you there? And then they always ask your date of birth. So I respond to all of those things. But today I'm incredibly honored and so excited to be known as a survivor and a fighter. It's funny, well, not really funny, how cancer consumes your every moment and tries to steal your identity. I was a vibrant 41-year-old mom, wife, and professional before I became a cancer patient. My diagnosis in January, just this past January, made me realize that I needed an outlet. You see, I wasn't a writer until Out of Cancer, my blog was born. My blog is called Departing in a Camper, and it's about my journey, my lump in the road. Here's how it came to be. Now, I need you to imagine that I'm in a car on a Bluetooth connection. It's very staticky, and I sound like I'm in a tunnel, and I'm calling a family friend who also happens to be an elder and maybe can't hear me very well. And our conversation went like this. Hey, Fred, it's Marie. Marie? Who? Marie Paul. Oh, hi, how are you? Well, Fred, I'm not so good. You're not so good? That's right, I've been diagnosed with cancer. What? You're departing in a camper? No, Fred, I'm not departing in a camper. I said I was diagnosed with cancer. Oh, well, I keep leaning in the microphone. Okay. Okay. Little did I know that line would lead to so much and become part of my healing process. Every single time I write, I heal. The blog saved my identity, and it saved my soul. I know looking out into this crowd, many of you have reasons to be here, but I'd like to address a few groups of people I think are important. The first group are those walking in honor of a survivor and fighter. Your steps mean you see beyond the disease and its symptoms. You honor the persons and individuals, not the cancer and the disease. Group number 2, you're here in memory of a loved one. Your presence means a real person, not a disease or a medical record, is forever remembered and cherished. Group number 3, the next generation and our youngest participants. You give us hope for a cure, hope for continued access to preventative testing and early intervention. Group 4, my people, the survivors and the fighters. Woo! You are proof that cancer doesn't ask permission to come into our lives, but we can deny it the ability to change who we are. Lastly, if you thought departing in a camper was actually about camping and you came here for the RV show, you need to go. Wrong event. Thank you so much for that warm welcome. Thank you for braving this weather. Before I go, I have a few personal thank yous I'd like to make. First of all, to some of my friends and family on stage. This is my son, Ben, my daughter, Mary. They've been so brave and awesome for me. My mom, Mary Beth, takes care of me every single day, drives me to chemo, gives me the words and wisdom and support that I need. My friend Kate, who's also a survivor, was there for me upon my initial diagnosis, and I can't thank her enough. Jeannie feeds me, and I love her. My good friend and Dr. Jim Sartori's out there somewhere. Love him. My dad, my chauffeur, my personal Uber. Love him. Last but not least, my husband's out there. Where is he? There he is, my husband. The love of my life, my rock, my support. May you all be blessed with such amazing support when you go through your trials. Thank you so much. Love you all, and God bless.